Hello, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. As you can see, I am technologically impaired at the moment. I'm the one and only Agni James on the planet, and I had it muted. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Every streamer has experienced that at least one time. I guarantee. I actually surveyed every streamer on the planet, and JT Farms will confirm this. And yeah, everyone has at least one time been on mute when they should not have been. It's just a thing. It's a thing, all right? Especially if you're like me and you use one monitor, and that's just one of those things that happens. But anyways, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. Well, who do we got here? We got Ignorant. Yeah, you were pissed. You did too many emotes or emojis, man. Like, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, man? Chill out with the emojis. I know you're excited to see me. I'm excited to see me. I am my biggest fan, just so you all know. I am literally my biggest fan. Like, 24/7, all I do is watch my VODs. All right? I just sit around. I sit around my place. I watch my VODs, and I just am fascinated at what a fucking amazing human being I am, all right? So yeah, I get it. But, other people don't appreciate that. Iggy, you got to chill out a little bit, I know I gave you mod status, but, you're taking it a little bit too far, man, a little bit too far. Evelyn Yoga, my fellow streamer here on Twitch. Good to see you. Could a mod give Evelyn Yoga a shout out? I got my shout outs back working. Everything's working here. We are doing good tonight. Evelyn, we were just talking on WhatsApp a little bit ago. Evelyn's going to come on in and she's going to stay with me for a few days. And we're going to go see a White Sox game. Now, I am a Cubs fan, but White Sox tickets are, first of all, A, they're way cheaper. And B, also it's like it's a party, She wants to see a baseball game, so we're gonna go, and we're gonna do some other fun things as well. So yeah, everyone check out Evelyn, drop her a follow. She is one of the few remaining. She's one of the few remaining yoga streamers on Twitch, and she doesn't stream very often anymore. But all the other yoga streamers were pretty much fucking harassed. And then they had to take off because, like, there's, a bunch of fucking creeps, a bunch of weirdos on Twitch, right? So Evelyn she still streams every now and then. Evelyn, I was raised a Cubs fan. I'm like a diehard Cubs fan. I was raised, but nowadays I don't really care as much about baseball. That's my thing. But like, I still enjoy going to a game every now and then. We'll sit in the bleachers, we'll have fun. You'll get to experience an American baseball game. By the way, is baseball like a thing in Australia? Like, I have no idea. Like, do you guys, like, have you ever been to a baseball game in Australia? Is that something that even happens in Melbourne, or what's the deal? What's the deal with that? The Cubs are the most popular. They're definitely the most popular in Chicago. And, we love our Cubs. On the south side, they love their Sox, though, all right? On the north side, we love our Cubs. It's a big rivalry, right? Back and forth, all right? So I would not dare to wear a Cubs hat. I would not dare to wear a Cubs hat in Comiskey. Also, it's like a cultural thing. Not cultural, but socioeconomic thing. Sox fans tend to be poorer, right? They tend to be more low income, Cubs fans tend to be richer, right? So it's like, it's got that whole vibe going. So it's an interesting dynamic, to say the least. But yeah. All right, let's see. Evelyn, you say people play, but we don't have big games here. Okay, people are hardcore. Yeah, people are really hardcore about their baseball in Chicago. We don't fuck around. Just so you know, it's not going to be it's not the prettiest neighborhood in the world. Like, we're gonna have to drive through some ghetto, so you're gonna get to experience some of the ghetto of Chicago. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe. They keep it safe around the park, so we won't get shot. But we're definitely not going to go venturing off and like to bars in the local area, because that's when you get shot. You say, oh yeah, will you drive? Will I book a car space? Yeah. We'll figure it out. No, they have Comiskey, dude. That's what they used to call it, like, a million years ago. Then it went to U.S. Cellular Field. I don't even know what the fuck it's called anymore. What the stadium's called anymore. We can just take care of that when we get there. There will be plenty of parking. Like the White Sox stadium never sells out. Now Wrigley sells out all the time. All right, Wrigley sells out all the time. White Sox, I mean, they've even been known when they have a really bad team to sometimes even like at last minute give away some free tickets just so they can get people come in and buy concessions. All right, it's that kind of thing. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. We'll have fun. We'll sit in the bleachers. We'll party it up with the Sox fans. But hey, you got to talk like this. All right, this is how the people on the South Side of Chicago talk. We talk like this. All right, so you got to start practicing your Chicago accent. All right. Because that's how everyone's going to be talking. We're going to be talking like this, all right? And we're going to be, there's going to be a lot of debauchery, all right? I don't know if you're into debauchery or not, but the people in the bleachers, they get debaucherous at times. You're going to be witnessing some very interesting things. A lot of very, very drunk, wild and crazy Southsiders, all right? And they're very Chicago. You're gonna learn Chicago style by going to see the White Sox, all right? Let's see. Evelyn, you say, damn, should you bring a gun? No, don't fucking bring a gun. Don't bring a gun. I'll keep you safe. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't, and that's a good question. Should I drive? By the way, Chicago has tons of public transportation. So one really cool thing we could do if we're is if you're planning on drinking or whatever, we could actually take the train. There's a Metro train that goes up there, and you're allowed to drink on the train. So you could just, pre-party, save some money because the beers there, they overcharge it for beers. It's like if you want like a fucking Bud Light, it's going to cost you like, I don't know, $10 or something, or maybe like $7, $8. It's ridiculous, But that's where they make their money. They make their money off concessions. So yeah, a lot of people, that they'll take the train up there, they'll drink on the train. You can get on the bus, take a bus down there, get on the L. We have an elevated platform. It's a train that goes above the city, and then you can just take that to the stadium. All right, so that's another move we can do. We have a lot of options, or we could take a bus. Certain buses are a little sketchy, but I know my way around fairly well, so we'll figure it out. Okay, who else is here? JT. Oh, holy fucking shit! I did not even fucking shout out my channel, Shaw Woman. JT, I am so sorry. I just got caught up in everything. Will you please forgive me, JT? Will you please forgive me from the bottom of my heart? I am sorry. I did not acknowledge you. No. Should I end the stream right now? Should I just end the stream right now? All I'm doing is talking to Evelyn. And I'm not even like acknowledging you. Oh, fuck. I am sorry, JT. I am sorry. All right, well, now I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, give her a shout out, and you like shouted her out. You did everything. And like, you've been so helpful and graceful and I didn't even fucking acknowledge you. JT Farms is my teammate in this channel, right? She is the channel Shaw Woman, wonderful human being, and I really hope she forgives me and pardons my insolent behavior. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be doing absurdist humor. Who would have thought that Agni James does absurdist humor, right? I've never done absurdist humor in my life. I've never, I'm very straight edge. I'm very monotone, right? I'm very reticent. I'm very reluctant to express my thoughts and feelings. Just so you all know that, right? Well, today we're gonna try a little absurdist humor, see how that goes. We'll do a little chess. We'll do maybe some philosophy. We'll do, and then maybe we'll guided meditation. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? Evelyn, you say you'll come with your Aussie accent and charm everyone. Yeah, that's right, because you're exotic. Everyone's gonna be like, holy shit, who's this exotic female in the stands? Like, people are gonna be impressed. Like Chicago, like the Comiskey or whatever the fuck the stadium is called nowadays. They're not used to having people from Australia there. You're gonna be hot shit, right? I'm gonna have to like fight dudes off, to like keep them away from you, because they're gonna be hitting on you. You're not only are you beautiful, but like you're from Australia. You're gonna be the hot chick there. You're gonna be the one that everyone's trying to get with you. But don't worry, I'll make my presence felt, and If you need, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Evelyn, you say, LOL, you need to travel more. You're not exotic. I know, but in Chicago, we think everyone from Australia is exotic. JT said kisses to you both. Well, kisses to you. Kisses to you, JT. Well, here, let me try this. I just kissed your beautiful fire quartz. So hopefully, maybe if you grab your fire quartz, you'll feel the sister fire quartz. You'll feel the kiss. You'll feel the kiss. Evelyn, you're not here to cause any drama. Yeah, no, of course not, right? All right. Oh, we have some new commands. So when I play chess, a lot of times I say duh, right? So it keeps a count of. We have a duh counter. We have a fuck counter. Because you know what? I swear a lot. It says I swear 20 times last stream, right? Okay, so like we have a fuck counter, and then the other one is intense. So yeah, and you're all free to do this. So whenever you hear me say these words, type in the command and the word, and you'll be able to see how many times I do this shit, right? Because it's I say intense a lot. There we go. I just did it. So intense. All right. Oh, I just said it again. So let me do it again. All right. I'm not going to say it again. All right. There we go. All right. Anyways, that's how we do it. Let's start off. I think we've caught up with everything. No one else was here currently. I mean, it's fucking late. It's 12:26 my time. Let's do a little chess. To start things off on a positive note. All right. Yeah, we're going to do. Okay. Yeah, we got to go through this mess again, and then we'll do this, and we got to do this, and then we do this, and then we go to delete chess. All right. Okay, we're ready to go. We got my. You can see my beautiful face, which is important, and we're gonna play a 10-minute game on elite chess. All right, so here we go. Let's get this all queued up, and hopefully you all can see this. And I'm going to go to the chess category because that's important. By the way, I had 6 followers last stream. That was pretty cool. I got 6 new followers last stream. That doesn't typically happen. I think it's because I streamed it and I was streaming chess and it was at a weird time, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, who's this dude streaming chess?" Right? So yeah, welcome them in. Welcome them in when they come on in. And we're going to play some chess. Wish me luck, though. I want all of you to wish me luck. Send me some positive energy, all right? Okay, let's do this shit. This is an anonymous person on Elite Chess. And by the way, does my voice sound good? I propped up my microphone because you're supposed to have your microphone in range. Ooh, this guy is not playing right. This pawn is supposed to go 2 squares. It's supposed to be here. Basically, he conceded the center. Yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'm gonna beat this guy real quick. By the way, is that a humble attitude? I don't know if it is or not. But yeah, this guy he does not know what he's doing. He just threw in a check. All right. Let's see how quickly I can beat this guy. Let's see how quickly I can beat this fucking dude. All right, he's going in for cheap tricks. All right, he's got nothing there. I'm going to develop my knight to F's. All right, so he's got nothing there. I'm packing his queen. Oops, right? Notice I'm packing the queen. So he's got to move the queen. This guy he doesn't have much going for him right now. I kind of feel bad for him, but that's just how it goes when you're learning the game. A lot of times you don't have much going for you. All right, I'm going to sack a pawn to make things interesting. We're going to sack the pawn. He's going to take this pawn right here. I'm going to swing my rook over and then gain. Oh, he's doing this. Ooh, he's doing this line. All right. Okay, cool. So he wants this pawn. So he's going to take this pawn now. All right. Wouldn't it be something if I actually lost to this guy? that would be pretty intense if I lost to this guy. Yeah, last time I was doing a lot of talking and I didn't play as well as I wanted to. But I always play 300 points lower. Let me see my buddy real quick. I want to see what he's saying. Try to switch if I'm not working that week and my schedule is kind of up in the air. All right, cool. I just had to check that out. Okay. All right, so we're waiting on this dude. Let's see. What do we got in chat? Agnes said intense 8 times. We got a quiet chat today. We got a quiet chat. All right, well, that's okay. Oh, Joy, you're already here. All right, cool. All right, and then I see Evelyn's message there as well. Okay, all right. Anyways, let's get back to business. This is serious business. Chess is a very serious game. Everyone should play chess. Notice he brought out his queen early. When someone brings out their queen early, you attack the fuck out of it. That's what you want to do. You say, hey, I'm going to punish you for bringing out your queen early. Okay. Rook in line with my opponent's king. Right? So he's probably looking at castle. All right. We got all this kind of stuff going on. I'm going to get this rook developed. I'm way ahead in development. This guy's not going to be able to do anything to me. Okay, so he's going in for like cheap tricks that won't even work. Because he's not doing them right. All right. See, he's looking. So notice how he's got 2 pieces bearing down on h7. But my knight is defending. So now his plan is to bring his bishop here and remove my knight, and then once he does so, then he's trying to like come barrel through with check, and then I would have to move over here, and then he would have checkmate. But that's not going to happen because I'm not going to allow it to happen. So first we kick the knight. Now he's like, oh no, I got to move the knight away. And then once he moves the knight away, then I'll develop my knight, and I'll have a discovered attack on his queen. And then he's got to move his queen again. All right, so that's the way. Yeah, see, that's the way it goes. That's why you don't move out your queen early. I'm trying to tell this guy this, but he's not listening to me. All right. How's everyone doing in chat? We good? We good? We rocking? I hope we're rocking. I hope we're rocking in chat. All right. No one's saying anything, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. All right. You would think people would be excited because I'm streaming more, right? I'm streaming more. Evelyn, you said, yeah, I know you can't every time wait, hold on. What do we have? We have some excitement in chat. What do we have? Let's see what we have. Something happened. Thank you so much for the follow. Persuasive SAT, persuasive SAT. Persuasive Sat, you say, hello, sorry for bothering you. Oh, you're a fucking bot. You're all right. Well, so don't thank you. JT, you want to handle this guy? Thank you. Appreciate that. I was all excited too. I was like, okay, cool. We gotta follow. Oh, hold on. We gotta follow her. Now I have to switch everything back. We gotta get, I gotta get it so you guys can see the screen. So we gotta do this a couple times, and then we have to go this, and then we have to go here. And now everyone should be able to see the screen, right? You can all see the screen. Yep, there we go. Okay, so, all right, we're good. So when people play like this, I like to fucking trap their queens if I can. So let's go with this. Let's go to try to trap their queen. He'll probably just put his bishop here. Okay, so now notice I'm gonna do this. He's basically doing an all-in here. He's trying to break through. But my bishop's going to come here. It's going to fork his queen or his knight and his queen, right? And he's in all sorts of trouble. He's in trouble. This guy is in trouble. All right. So there. Now what do you got? Now he's got to move his queen right here, and then I'm going to take with a bishop, and then he's not going to have anywhere to move his queen to, and then he's going to either resign or leave. GG. And this is why you don't bring your queen out early. All right. Oh, he's throwing a counterpunch. At my queen. Okay. That was actually this guy, I'll give him a little credit. I'll give him a little bit of credit. All right. So I'll give credit where credit's due. So let's do this. I'm still on his queen. Oh, okay, all right. So now he's making it interesting. So I take the knight. All right. So now he'll probably take the pawn. Remember, this guy's all in on cheap tricks. All right, so he's looking at, this idea, but everything's covered. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I can just win the guy's rook right here if I want. How about that? Win a rook. Notice my queen is covering this square, so he can't come in for the checkmate threat. Okay, now the queen is not covering this square, so now I actually have to defend. All right, well, it's just perfectly fine. So I have a couple options. I have this idea, but I don't like it. This is better. His knight's being hit, it's undefended. His bishop's being hit, it's undefended. Now he's gonna swing his rook over here and try to put more pressure on. Or no, he's going that route. That's perfectly fine. Okay, we're gonna take. Ready to take his bishop. Okay, he's doing that idea. All right, does nothing. So what's the most efficient way to checkmate this dude? What's a very efficient route to victory? All right. Oh, I can't even sack. I can't sack. All right, we're just going to throw a punch at the queen. Not sure if that was accurate, but okay, we got that. Now, it's a good way of I want to break all this open. I want to break everything open around here because notice my rook's in line with his king. All right, so push, take. All right, let's go with this idea. All right, he's going for that mate, and that's actually kind of strong. That's actually kind of strong. I will give him that. So I have to defend like this. So it's not going to be a quick victory. And by the way, guys like this don't like to give up their queen, so I'll probably move his queen somewhere. If he takes, I take, and I'm just up so much material, it's going to be game over. And everyone's checking it out. We're all still here. Good. Cool. Evelyn, you're trying not to hijack the chat. Yeah, whatever. No worries. Say whatever you want. We're all good. We're all good. I just can't check. I can check the chat on my phone. But when we had follower, we had that stupid bot follower or whatever. All right. So what's he doing? Oh, I just take. So now he's looking at pushing this pawn because the bishop is pinned to the king. So I simply sidestep that. And he's going to have nothing in just a second. And then he's going to be wondering why he brought his queen out so early. That's like going to be the big thing for him. He's going to be like, man, why did I bring my queen out so early? There, he resigned. Okay, and there you go. And that's how you play chess. That's how you play chess. Okay? You don't bring out your queen early. I teach all my students this, not to bring out their queen early. Yeah, JT, victory. Feels good. Feels good. I've been victorious in my life at times, right? And sometimes I'm not. But every once in a while, you need a victory, right? You need a victory. By the way, those of you who don't know me, I am Agni James. I'm a chess instructor, IRL. If you follow this channel, I give lessons. All right. If you're a follower, I'll give free lessons. Normally, I charge $60 an hour for my lessons. So if you want a free lesson for, just click the follow. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribers, or maybe that's subscribers. I don't know, but whatever. There's a good chance. I gave a follower a lesson last night or 2 nights ago. So there's a good chance to get a lesson, and it doesn't cost you anything if you click a follow. Also subscribe because I'm a very entertaining guy. JT and Evelyn will back me up on that. All right. I'm very, very entertaining in my ways. Okay, all right. Let's do another one. That was a fun one. Okay, so we're gonna play some more, and we will. JT and Evelyn, I promise we will actually do a meditation. I know last time I said I would. We're gonna do 3 games. If I win them all 3, then we will do a meditation right after that. Let's see if this guy knows how to play. This is Queen's Gambit. Okay, yep, this guy knows how to play. This is Queen's Gambit declined right now because he did not take the pawn. This is the I believe semi-Slav. All right. I know this opening very well. I've played it many times. All this is book. These are all normal book moves. Standard opening theory. All right. Now I play a weird line here. I play this bishop idea. Knight's protecting the bishop, hitting the queen. He'll typically play this, and then I back up. Yeah, just like that. Now this pawn is pinned. Okay. Oh, he's super aggressive. Super aggressive. This guy's going for the kill right off the bat. All right. That's good. When someone's really aggressive, you take advantage of their aggression. So he's trying to trap my bishop, which obviously I'm not going to allow. So we're going to do this. I'm on his rook. He's going to take, and then I'm going to take. So I can even pre-move it. He might flirt with throwing in this first, but then I win the rook, and then so he's got to take. So it's going to be like this, and then like this. He didn't do it. All right. Well, maybe this guy is not everything I wanted him to be. Oh, that's funny. That's good absurdist comedy, right? All right. He's pinning my knight to my king. That's called an absolute pin. Because I cannot move my knight anywhere, because if I do so, I put my king in check. And those of you who know chess know that you can never put your king in check. JT, you say go with the flow, dude. Yeah, I'm going with the flow. We're going with the flow. We're rocking. We're rocking. Okay, what's this guy going to do? Okay, this guy disconnected, I believe. Yeah, he left the game because he lost his rook. All right. Okay, well, whatever. That just means if I win the next one, we're going to do a meditation. And that's it. All right, claim victory, absolutely. All right, one more to go. New opponent. Let's see if this guy makes a move. So this guy's not even going to make a move, so I'm going to abort. All right, got the white pieces. This guy's moving pretty quick. By the way, just because you move quick doesn't mean you know what you're doing. That's another important thing in chess. Look at this crazy pawn wall, right? I'm just totally taking control of the center. That's a terrible idea. All right, and now I want to make him pay for his bad moves. We'll do something like this with the idea of pushing out. Okay, so that does nothing. If he takes, I'll take. And then his bishop's going to be kind of blocked, right? Because I'm going to have these 2 pawns right here. And notice how shitty his knights are. His knights are just, they're trash right now. He might come down here with the pin, which is not super annoying. Yep, he did that. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do here? So this guy's the best of the 3 that we played so far, at least. So that's kind of cool. I'm simply going to castle. I now have good king defense. If the bishop takes, the rook can even recapture, or the queen. I can get out of this pin. I'm his knights. This is really bad to have his knights here. So he's looking at taking, and when he takes, notice how this knight is the defender of this pawn, right? So he's looking at winning this pawn. That's his big brain idea. So, yeah. All right. So I'm simply going to do this. When I move the bishop back, it gives me defense over the pawn. So now he cannot take the pawn because my queen is defending it. So he'll probably swing the rook over like this, or maybe the knight over. So he's trying to get piece activity. He's going to bring his knight over here. He wants to add extra pressure to this pawn. That's his plan. Now, he is not castled, and this is a very important concept in chess. If you are castled and have a safe king and your opponent is not castled, you want to attack the center, all right? So I'm going to attack the fuck out of the center and try to break things over. Oh, this pawn is pinned. It's pinned to the king. So he actually had a tactic. Takes, I wouldn't be able to recapture. So what I'm going to do is I can move my king out of the way. Yeah, we're just going to move the king out of the way, keep it simple. Okay, so now he's got the 2 attackers on my pawn. The cool thing about this situation is that I actually don't care about that because I want to push this pawn and break open the center. Now, he might take this pawn, right? But I'm willing to sacrifice that pawn. All right, so he takes... I'm going to take like this so that I'm on the queen. All right, that's a pretty cool thing to note. All right, now I want to go after his king. That's the main thing. So the question is, how can I go after the king? Just like this. Bam. Now notice his king is in check, and he never castled. He might block with a knight. That's an option, and that's probably his best option. So this guy's not terrible. This is good. It's good that we're playing a guy that's not terrible. Okay, so this pawn's still under fire. If he takes, I could always throw my rook here and put some pressure here. I don't know. Let's see. How do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? I'd love to come here with the fork, but his queen's currently guarding. All right. No, that's too risky. This bishop needs to get deployed. I got to get this bishop in the action. So we're going to put the bishop not on the most ideal square in the world, but it has some merit. We're going to put the bishop right here. So he's going to probably take, and then I'll take, and then he'll take. And he's actually going to be slightly better, but it's okay. Oh, no, he can't take. This knight is pinned to the king. All right, never mind. Duh counter. Make sure we get that in there. That was on the duh counter. All right. Let me put that in. That's the seventh time. All right. Oh, JT, you were on it. All right. Just making sure you're still with me here. All right. So now this rook is trash. It's doing nothing. This knight is pinned. I want to break things open, like I've been saying. So yeah, we're gonna break everything open right now, and do this idea. All right, so we got that, and now, what do we got right now? What do we have right now? We don't have shit right now. Well, sort of. He's got double isolated pawns in the center. I can argue that. All right. Yeah, maybe I should have given that a little more consideration in retrospect, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so bring the knight back. He might take, double up my pawns, but then he loses his dark square bishop, which is a valuable piece. He also might take here. He's got 2 pieces attacking. This guy might be feeling a little comfortable, but he doesn't know that I'm in the 99.9th percentile in chess, on chess.com. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so yeah, he took there. Now he's gonna probably try to come through here, hitting the bishop. All right, so let's see. Do I have any tactics? So now I actually have to take. And we're gonna go into an end game. We're gonna actually just go into some bizarro end game where I am down one pawn, which is not really a big deal. My pieces, I have much more piece activity. Notice this rook is off to the side doing nothing. He's got the two knights. I have what's called the bishop pair. The bishop pair is definitely advantageous to have. Okay, so let's attack. We are going to attack because attacking can be very good. How do I want to play this? This is actually a very interesting idea position. Let's go with this. I have an idea. So hit this pawn, right? And then once I move the rook, I'll have this forking idea, hitting the rook. Or I'm sorry. Okay. So he's defending. All right. So this guy's just defending some stuff. All right. Fair enough. If you want to defend, man. Just, if that's really what you want to do, just do it. Okay. So we'll go in for this. I'm going to also defend. Whoa. He just won my bishop. All right, now I might actually lose this game. Well, that's kind of interesting. All right, I have to, play very accurately now and not, be so reckless. I'm just being ridiculously reckless right now. Okay, all right, let's come on over here. Actually, I really hate this knight. I hate this knight's position. But then if he reroutes it here, that's also pretty good. All right, I'm down a lot of material. I'm down 4 points right now. I can't believe I just hung my bishop like that. Super sloppy play. Incredibly sloppy. For someone who does this for a living, chess instructor. But like I say, when I'm streaming and talking, I can't play well. All right, let's see. How to make progress. All right, let's try to complicate everything. He doesn't have a light square bishop or a queen to go after my king, so I'm gonna just go in for an all-in attack on the king side. And let's see if this guy can defend. Let's see if he can defend. So he just threw his knight over here. He's got ideas of hopping in here, hitting the rook and the bishop. I'm gonna actually just I'm gonna take. All right, we'll throw the check in. Okay, then we'll come back over here. Hit the knight. So my idea is to bring the rook on up to b8. And then I have some possible checkmate threats. All right, so we got this check. Okay, we'll come on over here. Where do I pin it? Let's see, hold on a second. If I come on over and pin the knight to the rook, where is this? No, then he just hops over here. He's on the bishop. Then I win the rook. I'm going to come right here. I like this idea. So what did he just take? He just took a pawn, which is fine. Check. Okay. Check. Okay. And let's try to keep some time pressure on this guy. Come on over here. He's got this, which is actually pretty strong. I mean, objectively, he's winning, you know. So, oh, and he's got fuck. He's got a checkmate. He's gonna checkmate me. Well, I have one idea. One idea. I have this. This is all I got. Sad. Very sad. He was gonna come down here, checkmate, because the knight was defending. Throw this check in first. All right. So now I gotta do some stupid shit like this. No, we're just gonna, yeah, fuck. This is not my best best form. Let me tell you. Yeah, he's got that, but he doesn't have the checkmate threat anymore. So we're gonna. Where can I go with this bishop? We're gonna throw a check in. Okay, he's moving real quick now. He sees the kill. He's going for the kill. All right, so let's see. All right. Oh, he's giving me time. That's fucking pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And Lichess, you can give the guy time. All right. Let me actually. I can't talk because I'm not signed in, but he's giving me time. So let's do. He wants the checkmate. Is the thing, and it's looking like he's gonna get it. So I'm gonna come on over here. I'm gonna sack the bishop. I have this outside pass pawn, which is my only hope, basically. Okay, so he's going for that, which is kind of interesting. Can't take. All right. I think it's pretty logical. So he's going to take over there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is just maybe I can get a draw out of this, but you know, there's nothing here basically. Okay, so let's come on down here. Let's see if his king retreats here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's doing that idea. I want to get my king very active if I can. I wanted him to do that. Hitting the rook and the knight. He backs up. Then he'll bring the knight over here defending the rook. Then I attack the knight. Now I got to walk over. Oh, he's got the checks, though. That's the problem. I can't go here because then he's got the checks. Okay, so we got to come on over here. Throw the check in. And I'll start scooping up some of these pawns. Okay, he wants a trade, obviously, because when you're not doing well, you want to trade. I'm looking to scoop up this pawn. It's hard to win a rook, and he's just got so much more time, is the thing, though, because I've been talking and blabbering all this time. Okay, so I have this beautiful idea. Win the knight. Come on down here. Ooh, all right. I got to come all the way fucking down now, and I can't because I can't take the pawn because of the skewer. All right. Now I got to bring my I got to bring my king all the way down. I might be able to get a draw out of this though. We'll see. I have a very small chance. Yeah, he pushes the pawn. That's a good move. Got to bring my king back. That's rough. That is really rough, and I think that's about it. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? Nah, nothing I can do here. He just had the one tempo. If he didn't have this pawn, I would have been able to get the draw. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. I'd like to say good game, but can I say that? Okay, cool. All right. So yeah. Anyways, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. So let's see. Where were we at? We got Hulk Hogan brother here. Hey, good to see you, friend. How you doing, man? I said I was gonna win 3 in a row. I won 2 in a row only. So now we have to win 3 more in a row. That's just how it's going. Hulk Hogan, you say, what's up, friend? Hope all is well with the coolest. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to make things entertaining. That's like my main thing, you know. I try to make things entertaining, and I try to not be a pussy. That's like those are my 2 goals in fucking life. You know, I'm a man of my word. You know, I try to fucking be a man of my word. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I try to honor my obligations and my commitments. And then I also, you know, I'm all about open, honest communication. I like to and I also like to help people. So I consider people who help people who, you know, are open and honest, and people who don't gossip behind other people's backs, and people who are fucking just, you know, kind human beings, but willing to step up for yourself if you need to. I consider you, you know, fucking not, you know, strong people, strong human beings, right? So that's my thing. And I know you got it in you too, because you're from Chi-Town. By the way, Hulk Hogan, this is kind of cool. Evelyn Yoga, who's here right now, she's from Australia. She's coming to visit, and I'm taking her to the South Side. We're gonna go see the White Sox play. We're gonna go see the White Sox play in the South Side, so that should be fun. She's never been in Australia. Baseball's not that big, you know, but here, you know, obviously it's a thing, you know. So yeah, we're gonna go see the Sox play. Even though I'm a Cubs fan, they weren't in town when she's coming, so we're gonna go see the Sox play. Yeah, the South Side, it is. It's gonna be it's a fucking party, you know. It's a party, so it's gonna be cool. She's gonna be staying with me. We're gonna go see the Sox play. We'll probably hit up some museums. We're gonna maybe check out some bands. You know, we're gonna maybe some theater. You know, definitely gonna take her to the Art Institute. You know, Museum of Science and Industry, all the Chicago shit, right? You know, that's where we want to go, right? Take her to the subterranean. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that. I mean, Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we have time for that, right? Oh, by the way, I should have the scene switched back to this. We'll see if we have time for that, right? She's only going to be in. She's actually doing something really cool. She's starting out at a conference in Canada, and then she's going to be coming down all the way from Canada through the U.S., all the way down through the U.S., all the way across the country down into Mexico. All right, like what a fucking badass trip that's going to be, right? You know, I'm jealous. I'm jealous as fuck. Like Evelyn always takes like the best vacations in the world. Evelyn, sometime we should take a vacation together if you're down for that. I would love to just go. Just like I need like either a relaxing vacation or like a very exotic vacation. You know. Something like that. But yeah, that would be pretty fun. Like, but first we should try it out though, because you might fucking hate me. Like, I'm sure I'm pretty cool on stream, right? I'm pretty fucking entertaining and everything. But imagine being around this 24/7, right? You might just fucking get sick of me real quick. All right. So we got to kind of test the waters first. Why don't I come to Australia? By the way, what is plane fare to Melbourne? Can you I mean, I know there's probably no direct flight, but like, how much does it typically cost to fly to from the U.S. to where you live? Let's see, where else are we at in chat? JT say super chill night, just hanging with your pups. Cool. JT, yeah, dealing with the loss of one of your pups. Yeah, but things are getting better. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting over that, right? That's important. That's important. It's super hard when a pet dies. My cat's getting older now too. My cat's like 9 years old, I think now, or something like that. And she's just sitting on the fucking goddamn couch, and it's like pissing me off. I have her in training. I'm like fucking like, I'll be fucking putting the string around, and she'll be chasing it a little bit. She'll just like lie down, and then she'll like, if like the string comes by, she'll like give like a half-ass effort. I don't tolerate that shit. So what I do is the second she lies down, I pick her up and I put her on her feet and I say, you're going to fucking work out. I work out 3 hours every single fucking day of my life. I don't skip a single fucking day. The least she can do is fucking, chase some string with me and, chase. I have a bunch of cat toys. She can fucking like actually get on her fucking ass and play, and actually, be good with that shit. All right. Okay. Let's see, Evelyn. You say you're doing about 30 hours a week, getting much better, still working on it. Yeah, I hope you're totally healthy and everything by the time you get here. By the way, I'm concerned about you. Hulk Hogan redeemed. Hats off to me. All right, here we go. Hats off to me. All right, I'll go grab a hat. Yeah, how weird is this seeing me in a Cubs hat? Looks pretty fucking weird, right? Like I'm not. I mean, you're not gonna see me in a Cubs hat very often these days. I think there's like dust on this shit. Like I gotta like clean this thing up. It's just been sitting there. Yeah, but yeah, I was born and raised a Cubs fan. I'm sure you can all hear me now. Yeah, I just put it on mute when I left the room. I always do that. But yeah, you say they're cheap as fuck. Flights from Hawaii to Melbourne. $150. Holy shit. I could even afford that. I'm fucking broke. That is cheap. Maybe I will come to Melbourne. That would be pretty badass. Hang out there. I mean, are we gonna be able to like see kangaroos? I mean, that's like a big question for me. Like what's it gonna be like, right? Are we gonna see kangaroos? No one knows. All right. And JT said, Evelyn, you're living the life, girl, traveling while you're still able. Yeah, I mean that's the move. You want to travel as much as you can, But that's just how it goes. You can easily show Uru is too easy. So they're like will we see them just like fucking like hopping around, like fucking moving around? And no, could I box a kangaroo? That's a serious thing. Like, and would they allow me to get in their pouch? I kind of want to get in their pouches and just kind of like get a free ride. Do they do transport for like adult males? I'm kind of interested in that. Roos are basically pests. They're pests? Holy shit. Like rabbits. That's fucking crazy. They're like the most exotic thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. I only see them on, the Wildlife Channel and shit. You want to see me try to get in a pouch? Yeah, I mean, I want to get it. I want to get in a pouch. I just don't know how the kangaroo would respond. Like, would it be happy? Would I be able to like woo it into letting me just get in that pouch? I don't know. I don't know how that shit kind of works. All right. So I said I was going to win 3 games in a row. I won 2 in a row. So now we gotta fucking play some more. All right. Hulk Hogan, you say Aussies will make you eat Vegemite and call you a bogan while watching footy with a brew. Yeah, right. The only thing I really know about Australians are kangaroos, and they're exotic, and fucking Crocodile Dundee. That's like literally the extent of my knowledge about that shit, right? So I don't know anything else about it, but yeah, we'll try doing that. Okay, it's time for some more chess because I'm pissed because I fucking lost a game. I have serious anger issues when I lose a chess, especially to these shitty players on Lee Chess. All right. New opponent. Let's do this. By the way, everyone can see this? Yeah, everyone can see this. All right. All right. Let's fucking beat this guy. I need 3 in a row, and then we're doing a guided meditation. Let's go, dude. Let's go. You got 6 more seconds, and I'm going to fucking boot you. All right. I'm not waiting around for that. New opponent. This is called the French Defense. Beautiful. I was able to get this. This is called a Queen Bishop Battery. Notice I control this diagonal. Now, his idea is to come here and attack both my pieces and win my dark square bishop. But I play this variation, so he can't. Because if he hops in here now, I just take his knight. And now he's like, oh no, now it doesn't work. What am I going to do, right? So now he's got to come up with something different. That's why he's thinking right now. Okay. So yeah, he really wants to put some pressure there. So I'm just going to do this. This completely blunts his bishop queen battery right here. Notice how these pieces cannot go here or here, right? So now he's like, oh no, now I still don't know what to do, right? Also, notice how my queen puts pressure on b2, right? Okay, so now he castles. I just do normal developing move. The problem is this knight's going to be a little tough to develop because the second I develop it, he's hopped in here. All right, so I'm just going to castle. Normal castling, normal ideas. This guy knows how to play, by the way. He's decent. He's definitely decent. Okay, now the question is how we break all this shit up. Do I want to take? That's always the question. And in this case, I'm actually going to play my bishop. Yeah, we're going to go for this variation. Now, if he takes, okay, so he went with this. That's fine. Yeah, this is it's a little more sound, but I gotta free my light square bishop now, is the problem. If I push now, then he just, all right, we're playing this, I guess. Not fun. This dude, he's bullying me around a little bit. So, I don't know. I'm not playing my best chess, obviously, but you know that's just how it goes. Um, let's see, Evelyn. You say, are you Aussie? Have you been to Australia? Are you talking to Hulk Hogan? Um, and then Hulk Hogan, brother. You say no. You just have some internet friends from there. You've been there a few times with your band. I didn't know you were a musician, man. You have a band. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's awesome that you have a musician. That you're a musician. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Ekhow. I appreciate it. Ekhow. Welcome in. My name's Agni James. I'm a chess instructor, IRL. I'm playing. I play. Oh, it's my turn. I should be playing chess because that's. If you don't fucking, actually pay attention, you're gonna fucking lose the goddamn game. All right, I play way better in. I'm in the 99.9th percentile on chess.com. Here I'm not playing nearly as well because I never do when I stream. So everything's kind of blocked up. This night sucks. I need to open things up. I need to get this light square bishop active. So how am I going to go about all this? This is a pretty shitty move to have to make, but I'm going to make it. He's going to hop in here. And now this whole bishop queen battery is fucking blocked. But no. What can I argue here? Do I have any, what do I have here? I have very little. Very little. He's going to hop in here. Oh, he didn't even make the best move. Wow, he just gave me a breath of fresh air. All right, that's fucking great. All right. So, this pawn is a pain, but I can't really challenge it right off the bat. Things like this aren't going to work. I'm just going to, okay. So my pieces are not coordinated well. Everything's kind of fucked up. So I'm probably just going to trade some pieces and try to reset. Yeah, let's just fucking trade some pieces. I'll take the doubled pawns if it comes down to it. This is a messy position. All right, so he's looking at if I take his bishop, he hops in there with a knight. All right, no big deal there. What if I don't take the bishop? I'm looking at bishop here pinning the knight to the rook. Oh, he could just hop his knight in here. Then I gotta take. But I'm getting rid of my light square bishop, which is traditionally bad in the French. But in this instance, it's actually not that bad. All right, his knight's pinned to the rook. So I have that going for me at least. So that is a mistake because I can. Oh no, it's not. It's not a mistake. That's a little too harsh. But I got to get my light square bishop developed. Fuck. Take. He's there. Ugh. We're gonna have to go this route. All right. Or I could take. No, I don't want. Then he takes with the queen. Yeah, we're going to do it. He'll take with the queen. Then I can actually finally get my knight developed. I'll have two pieces attacking this pawn. And I'm defending this. Three pieces. Queen, knight, bishop. Also, this knight is pinned to the rook. This is really annoying for him, by the way. Yeah, see, he just had to get his rook out of the way. Now that pin is off, he's looking at jumping in here and creating all sorts of problems. I have a nice little in-between move. I can throw this in and hit his queen. If he takes here, I just hop on in here. Still hitting the queen. He might hop in here, and we might have dual trades, but that actually won't work because if he hops in here, I take, he takes, he's on my rook. And remember, I have to win 3 in a row. JT, this is the first one, right? I'm expecting you to make sure everything's in order. Oh, fuck, I just fucked it up. Ah, all right. We gotta go back. All right, there we go. Lead chess. Let's go back. Try to make this shit work. All right, so we got this. Let's see. I checked some of the live videos out. All right, cool. JT or Evelyn, you say you're noise sensitive, so you cannot cope, unfortunately. All right, welcome in. Are you the Jack Singer? Yeah, we're gonna have to check it out. We should watch some of your stuff on YouTube, man. I'd love to see your stuff. By the way, I'd love to promote you, man. And by the way, if you perform in the Chicago area, I'll come see you, man. And you said you're in Logan Square. I'll come to Logan Square. Maybe Evelyn and I can come when she's in town. That would be pretty cool. Are you gonna be performing? What was it? May 8th, May 10th, sometime around then. That'd be pretty fucking badass. So he'll take with the queen so he can maintain this pawn structure. This is a very nice outpost, by the way. Outposts are very crucial in chess. I just need to activate my rooks and then get going. All right, so like right here, bam, tempo gainer. Notice I'm hitting the queen, right? And I get my rook off this shitty A file right there, right? So he's going to have to move his queen again. I'll probably back up, right? He moved there. All right. So now all of a sudden it's just everything is untangled, everything is smooth, and I'm just pushing forward. I'm going to bring my rook over, and things are looking much prettier. It took me a while to untangle that position. It got a little messy early. Okay, so now he's like, okay, this bishop is pretty strong. I want to get rid of it. And in this instance, I have a cool idea. I'm just going to do this. Takes. I'm on the queen, right? Even though my pawn's okay, so he wants to trade queens now. That's like his thing. Let's see. I'm up a pawn, and my endgame. I'm a strong endgame player, so I'm gonna fucking beat this guy in the endgame. We're gonna lock all this shit down, and he won't be able to do much. Notice how his rook is stuck defending this pathetic pawn right here. So he wants to do some more trades. All right, so I don't want to take. I want to go like this. Now if he takes, I take, and I still have the threat, right? Also, at the end of the game, you want to get your kings in the action, right? So you get your kings all moving around, all right? Okay, so that does nothing. So we'll just, let's see. Do I play this or this? I have another really, I have a very interesting option, actually. Let's see. I come over. Yeah, we'll just come over like this. My plan is to double up rooks and just crash through over here. Or even over here. So he does that. I'm cool with that. I do that. Now they call these pigs on the second when you have your rooks like this, or pigs on the seventh, because they gobble up fucking pawns. It's like, look, free pawn, bam, can't do shit. What are you gonna do? All right, you're gonna take that one, I guess. I'll come over here. I have a checkmate and one threat, quite. But now he's attacking this rook, so I don't quite have it, so I can come back over here. So he'll come here. It's the only move, right? I have an idea, though. I can win this pawn. Oh, no! Shit! Back rank mate threat. I gotta fucking be a little more careful. Holy shit. All right, we got that. That was sloppy fucking play. Okay, so I have this idea. Check. I'm gonna snag this pawn. He'll snag this guy. I have this mate threat again. Let's see what happens. How he deals with it. Okay. Snag this pawn. Yeah, my endgame is superior to this guy's endgame. All right, so... Oh, I can now check it out. Beautiful idea. I'm going to win this rook in... Let's see, check. He comes here. Check. He comes here, and then I skewer the rook. All right, so watch how pretty this is. Check. I can even pre-move it out. He's got to go to one of these three squares. And then I'm going to check him again. And then the king's got to move up. Yeah, he resigned. Yeah, and that's how you win. All right, so that's one game. Nice. That was a good victory. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, and that's how you play chess. Let's see. You say check out Hulk Hogan's band on YouTube. Yeah. JT, can you post the link? Was the link ever posted? I'm not seeing it. You're gonna have to just post the link. Hulk Hogan, you say if you guys are serious, I can send you some free tickets for your emails. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. If you're playing when she's in town though, if you're definitely playing, sure. You say Evelyn. You say sure you're up for that. What time do you play? Better not drink too much baseball, too much at the baseball because I will not cope with noise. What about noise canceling headphones? I always wear headphones. When I go to shows now. My links are blocked even from mods. All right, could you just DM me, JT? Could you DM me the fucking the links? This is absurd. I'm gonna have to fix it. And JT, I need help. There were like a few things I needed to fix once I made the upgrades for the stream. There were a few things I needed to fix. So we'll go. Let's listen to. I want to listen to Hulk Hogan's. All right, while you figure it out, I'm gonna run to the wash. I'll see you in a minute. No, can't DM you my email. All right, well, whatever. Just JT. Hulk Hogan, DM JT or just DM me Hulk Hogan with the link. All right. Okay, awesome. You whispered me the link. All right, perfect. All right. Let's check it out. check it out. Where are we at here? We got to go to this and this. All right, we got it. We got it. All right, so we're going to load it up.
Starting with a blank page can be overwhelming.
Fuck you, YouTube ads.
Simply type a prompt.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure everyone can see this. Yep, you all can see this. All right, great. We're going to go back and... yeah, of course. You know, dude, whatever, man. You're a musician. I want people to showcase their talents. That's a huge thing. Huge thing, all right? Everyone in my chat gets, you know, who's a musician or an artist. I love seeing their work, all right? So we're going to go to it and we'll check it out. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole 21 minutes though. That's kind of long. But we'll definitely check out a lot of it. By the way, is the volume loud enough? Let me get it going. All right. Ooh, you guys are fucking hardcore. I like it. I like it. All right. Oh yeah. Some good shit. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of concert I like going to, right? This is good. You guys are high energy, you're fucking intense, you got the crowd going. This is good shit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that crowd energy. Right? You're bringing it. Because you're bringing it. By the way, which one are you? Which one are you? I'll have to ask you after because I want to watch this. I want to watch this. Are you what do you play? Are you the guitarist? Are you the front man? You know, are you fronting? Like what? Wow, you got there's some nice hops there too. I'm taking the hat off, though. The hat's got to come off. Oh, hell yeah. This is great. What venue was this at? I don't recognize this venue. Is this, yeah, I don't recognize this venue, but you know, I'm not getting a good look at it from the video. 2017. All right. Oh shit! It might not be loud enough for everyone. Let me turn it up. Oh, that's the basement of the subterranean. All right, cool. There, that's louder. That should be better. You're the drummer. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I can just watch it like this. I'll just watch like this so I can actually read what you guys are saying. All right. Oh yeah, look at you go. Makes me fucking want to go. I want to be in that pit. I always like fucking moshing my ass off in that shit. You know, I like to clear out that fucking inner circle. That's always my thing, you know. I'll go in there real intense, fucking clear out that inner circle, and then fucking once everyone kind of chills out because they're like, holy shit, who's this fucking intense guy? Then I'll fucking back off and I'll just kind of be on the ring of the circle. And then I'll just let the younger dudes do their shit, you know. But I still like fucking having that feeling of 100% dominance, you know, in that inner circle of the pit. Let's see, Avalon, you say, that's not your scene at all, but you're up for new experiences. Yeah, it's a totally different experience, right? It's something totally different. Yeah, oh, Hulk Hogan, you would be cool if we streamed it. How fucking cool. The only thing is, though, and a lot of times at venues, I don't get good reception. It's tough to stream, but how badass would that be if I was like streaming and moshing, you know, your band? That would be pretty fucking awesome. Fuck yeah. All right. Dude, you're a solid drummer. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's funny, like all the drummers I know became heroin addicts, man. That's like the one thing. For some reason, like drummers tend to be fucking brought to heroin. So stay away from fucking heroin. That's my advice, man. Chicago's like the heroin hub of the fucking country. It comes up from Mexico into Chicago. It's just distributed everywhere. So stay away from that shit. And I don't want to see you fall for that shit. I've lost a lot of good brothers, a lot of fucking friends from that shit, man. Yeah. Your straight edge band, yeah, awesome. Fuck yeah, we need more of that. Especially with this kind of music, you know. People assume, oh, you guys are all fucked up on whatever, on whatever drugs or whatever. No, but no, we need fucking bands that are sober and fucking making this kind of music, you know. I've lost too many friends from heroin, and now it's fentanyl. You know, fentanyl is just killing the whole fucking world. So yeah. All right, we'll watch another minute or so, and then we'll fucking. I gotta get the guided meditation in, so we gotta get 2 more games of chess and 2 more wins. Ooh, drums, yeah. Sober and vegan. That's cool too. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's great. Nice work. All right. I'm gonna have to fucking pause it because it's 22 minutes and there's people here that are here for the guided meditation, but thank you for sharing that, man. Dude, I did not know you were a talented musician. That's fucking really, really cool. So yeah, that's badass. All right. Hey, Aristotle. Yeah, by the way, dude, you know Harm's Way? Aris, do you know Harm's Way? Or that's fucking that's Hulk Hogan's. That's Hulk Hogan's band. That's his fucking band. Hulk Hogan, brother. He's the fucking drummer. I didn't know that. He never fucking told me that. By the way, could someone give Aristotle a big shout out? Aris is a philosophy streamer on Twitch. Good friend of mine. Awesome dude. Fucking, he's a philosophy professor. He's legit. You know, he's got his PhD in philosophy. Yeah, their screamer is a tank. Real knuckle dragon stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, so check out Aris, drop him a follow. Yeah, dude, that's fucking cool that you know these guys, man. They're Chi-Town. They're Logan Square. Hulk Hogan's from Logan Square. They're Logan Square. This is great. This is fucking cool, man. Yeah, awesome. All right. I didn't know we had a fucking celebrity. We had a fucking celebrity in the goddamn chat. Hulk Hogan, you never mentioned that to me, that you were in a band, man. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I would love to be in that pit and stream that shit, dude. Clearing out that fucking pit. Now, I can only do it for like, you know, about maybe 60 seconds to 2 minutes, right? I got about 2 minutes because I'm fucking old, so I got about 2 minutes of fucking superpower and intensity. I clear out the whole fucking inner circle, and then everyone's like, "Holy shit, who the fuck is this guy? We don't want to fucking, you know, go anywhere near this dude." And then after that, I'm fucking spent, and I just go to the outside of the ring, and I'm just fucking in the ring, and I'm one of the dudes that's always just lifting people up when they go down in the pit, you know, because that's like a big thing, dude. If someone falls down in the pit, you fucking help them up, and you tell others, you know, hey, help this fucking person up. You don't want someone there getting trampled on. Fuck that shit. You know, I've been to shows where people get trampled on, and that's fucking bullshit, you know. Or if someone's if someone's fucking surfing, if someone's fucking body surfing, if they go down, you help them up. It's pit etiquette. A lot of people don't know pit etiquette, but that's fucking pit etiquette. All right. But yeah, we're small and broke, but we get paid a bit to travel around the world, and that makes you happy. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's fucking great. That's great. One of my good buddies. By the way, do you know that? I don't know if you've ever heard of the band Clad in Darkness. One of my good friends. His band Clad in Darkness. They play Reggie's. Are you familiar with Reggie's? Reggie's in Chicago. Edgar Just is like the promoter for Reggie's, and my buddy Casey. He's the front man for Clad in Darkness. And they don't play anymore because he moved to fucking out to Washington. But yeah, like they used to open up for some pretty big name bands, and now he's like the bus driver and the merch guy. So for like some pretty legit like hardcore fucking metal bands, right? So they travel, and not just the U.S. They travel to Europe. They're in Norway and shit. They go to Sweden. They go all over the fucking place, and he loves it. He fucking loves it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool fucking scene. It's definitely a cool scene. Eris, man, how have you been? I haven't seen you around lately. What's been going on with you, man? How's life? How's life? Oh, you play at Reggie's often, yeah. Are you in with Edgar? With Edgar Just? I know he does a tremendous amount of promotion for them. While you think about it, I gotta fill up my water. I'll be right back. All right, you can hear me now. Yeah, I know. Mike was dead. I fucked up like 3 times already. Let's see. Uh, are you coming to Australia again? Oh, Hulk Hogan, you say we were there just a few months ago. Probably next year or later this year. Fuck yeah, that's cool. And Hulk Hogan, you say your manager probably knows him. You're in with Devin over at Reggie's. He books all the hardcore bands. All right, fair enough. And Eris, you said, as I saw in a recent meme, life may chew me up and spit me out, but you're built like a piece of corn. Love it. No, we didn't. Sydney and Perth before we hit New Zealand. All right, Sydney. Did you play at the Sydney Opera House? That'd be pretty fucking badass. Of course, you didn't, because that's like fucking ridiculous to get in there. I used to date a harpist who played at the Sydney Opera House twice. How bad is that? She got to fucking perform in the Sydney Opera House. She's a world-renowned harpist. Her name is Julie Spring. She's fucking amazing. World-renowned harpist, Julie Spring. And fucking just incredible. She's fucking incredible. With the harp, but the harp's like that's a tough instrument. Like, who the fuck do you know that plays the harp, right? Not many people play the harp. But she was playing for her whole life. Her mom played her whole family was into the harp. And she was in a band. Got to travel all over the fucking world, playing for like symphony orchestras and shit like that. It was pretty cool. All right, cool. Yeah, real good shit. That's awesome. So I got fucking the celebrity in my chat, man. Hulk Hogan, brother. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. All right, I got to win 2 more chess games. Then we're gonna do the meditation. So let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So go back to display. Then I get to fuck with all this shit because this is how my existence is. Do this. Okay. Maybe you can all see it now. Let's go back. All right. You can all see everything now. All right. There we go. And your drumming is on fucking point, man. I love it. It sounds fucking great. That's fucking good shit. That's the kind of music I listen to. My buddy Misha probably fucking sees you all the time. Like that's like exactly his style of fucking music. He's the guy's probably been to like 500 fucking concerts in Chicago throughout his life. But anyways, okay, let's play some chess. Let's do some chess. I got to win 2 more in a row. What fucking channel are we even in? I don't even know. We're in chess. Okay, good. All right. Let's do this shit. By the way, that was a pretty fucking smooth idea, right? Because I go there, he's got to go to one of these 3 squares. Then I have the skewer, right? My rook's hitting the king. King's got to back up, move out of the way somewhere, and then I win the rook behind it, and then game over. Okay, so 2 more in a row, and then we'll do guided meditation. Let me make sure everyone can see me, because I don't have 2 monitors, just look at the fucking phone. I always forget just to look at my phone. Okay, so this is Queen's Gambit accepted. If he tries holding onto the pawn, he's fucked. All right, he did not try holding onto the pawn. So a lot of times they'll do this shit if you don't take it right away. So I always take this shit right away. Okay, so we do that. Get my knight developed. All right, this is a mistake. Notice how the knight cannot be developed to the natural square. That's a bad fucking move. Bad fucking move. He's probably looking at playing this, but it's still a bad fucking move. I'm just gonna fucking simply castle. Okay, we got that. Knight out, defending this in case he hops in. Oh, he wants to hop in there. That's fine. I don't want to take because then he's going to have a really beautiful pawn structure, so I just ignore that. What to do now? So this guy knows the game. He knows the game pretty well. I'm going to push out and force his knight to make a decision. Well, a lot of times in chess, you want to make your opponent make a fucking decision. Also, notice my dark square bishop's kind of trapped by this pawn right here that's kind of chilling there. So I do this. Now his knight's been hit. He's going to take me, and I'm going to take him. Or he has one other option. He can come on over here and attack my bishop. Yeah, that's what he went for. All right, cool. We got this idea. Right, now notice, whenever there's the bishop and the knight, and there's exactly 2 squares in between them, the bishop completely dominates the knight because the knight can't go here, it can't go here. All the squares the knight can go to forward are guarded by the bishop, right? So that's another important thing to keep in mind. All right, I got to get my dark square bishop deployed. This seems like a pretty damn good square to get the bishop deployed to. Notice when I push this pawn, the knight's going to be hit. And sure, the queen's currently defending, but this shit's going to open up eventually. So yeah, I'm in decent shape right now. I'm not saying I'm winning, but I'm better. I'm a little bit better right now. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to play this? I need to get my rooks active. All right, so we're gonna keep it simple and activate my A rook. Okay, so he moved his knight. Now I think is my time to break forward. Yeah. He might hop in here though. This is kind of annoying, attacking the bishop. I don't want to give up my light square bishop. And I could always retreat, but then he gains a tempo. I need a new plan. No, that's not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it at all. All right, this rook's doing nothing. I could always, swing him over. I would love to have one of these rooks on the D file. So the best way for me to do that would be to move my queen. What about this knight? Can I do anything with this knight? No. Take. Yeah, we're just, you know what? Fuck it. We're just breaking at the center. We're going to break at the center. I kind of don't like it because now this knight's free to move, but there's something nice about just breaking at the fucking center. I could even take with the queen if I wanted, but that might be a little too much. Let's see what we got here. So the bishop, then the knight's going to hop to one of these 2 squares. on the bishop. Don't want to take with the queen. All right, we're going to take with the knight. I'm on the dark square bishop. Sure, the queen's defending, but the bishop pair is typically, bishops are typically a little stronger than knights. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the fucking bishop and just play. And like I said, I'm strong. I'm strong at end fucking games, right? And I'm getting rid of his bishop pair now. So I have the bishop pair. He doesn't. And now, who sees the tactic? Who sees the fucking tactic? Bam. We have what's called a skewer. Bishop's attacking the queen. If the queen moves, then I win the rook. Just like that. Beautiful. Notice the rook is protecting the bishop. And there you go. And that's how you win chess. And obviously it's not completely over. You know, he still has fighting chances, but he has a lot of undeveloped pieces, right? So, like, you know, he's in trouble. So I'm just going to take the rook. He recaptures, and now the question is, if I don't want to take the queen because the bishop is currently stuck, so I'm actually going to increase some pressure on him and move my queen right here. Now I have this rook queen battery on the c file, right? So he's got to respond to that. I'll probably move the knight out right there, right? Okay, but I could do this pin, but then he's got this nice idea right here blocking the pin. No, it doesn't work because then I can crash through. So we are going to go with this. We are going to go with this. I could have also, all right, I could have also done this, right? So I take. Now he's going to have double isolated pawns on the A file. I have these beautiful rooks. I'm basically in much better shape. And I would say, yeah, if with accurate play, I will win this. I will win this game with accurate play. That's always a question. You know, am I gonna play accurately? What's the best way forward? So this bishop's looking to come down here and be a bit of a pest. I want to get all my pieces in the action. Let's get the knight in the action. He's looking to bring the bishop here. Rook over too. He's got a couple ideas. Yeah, he did the bishop idea. Now notice, I have a really cool move I can do. Look at this. The rook and the knight converging on the F. Oh, yeah. Oh, he has a nice defense. All right. Okay. Well, fair enough. And he's attacking the pawn. That was a good. This guy's good. That was a good response. All right. Okay. So I need to adjust. You got to adapt. In life, you have to adapt. We're going to switch plans. And we're going to go for this idea now. My idea now is to force an exchange of the rooks. All right. So he's giving himself a flight square. I want one rook off. So now I get it. Okay. And then now, how do I want to play this? I want to keep this. This is kind of annoying. I don't really want to. Okay, so notice how he has a light square bishop. So I put both of my pawns on dark squares. And now this bishop cannot attack any of my pawns that are fixed on dark squares. Sure, his knight could, you know, eventually hop on over here and, well, can't even because of the rook. But yeah, like this is solid. He can't get at it anytime soon. Also, his bishop is tied down to this diagonal, right? Because once my rook comes here, I'm going to be exerting a lot of pressure on the pawn. And I got to stop talking so much because he's killing me on the clock. All right, so he's trying to get his knight active, which makes sense. Let's see. Maybe I should harass his bishop a little. Oh, whoa, shit, I would have just lost. I would have just fucking lost that piece. All right, that's probably not the best way to do it. You don't want to lose pieces in chess, all right? Let's go with this. I think he's looking at maybe what, coming here and here. I don't fucking know what he's looking at. All right, so he just moves that to safety. So now I can swing my rook over here and hit this pawn. Remember, before his bishop was here, it was guarding the A8 square. Okay, so he wants his knight here, maybe even coming on here and defending the pawn. Yeah, this guy is a legit player. So keep that in mind as well. This guy is he's not a fucking noob. All right. So I have my pieces where I want them. I just need to get these pawns rolling and activate my fucking king. At the end of the game, kings are very important pieces. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's see where we at. Okay, we got this kind of structure. He's activated his king, right? So now I'm pushing forward, just like this, defending the knight. All right, what do we got here? I saw a question, something about the FIDE rating. I do not have a FIDE rating. On chess.com, I'm in the 99.9th percentile. But that's chess.com, right? So I teach chess for a living. That's my source of income. So I'm pretty damn good, but I'm not like a grandmaster or a fucking international master or anything like that. All right. Let's see. I need to get my king active. He's going to have some checks. If I do this right now, then he's got this. Oh, I got to stop talking. I have to fucking stop talking because I'm going to lose. I only have 2 minutes left. All right. I got to fucking stop talking. Okay. He goes for this. We're going for this. I got to just play the fucking game. This is actually getting a little scary. This bishop is a really good defender right now. Maybe swing a rook over, attack the knight. This pawn's going to drop. King's going to come on in. Ugh. Well, hold on. Yeah. Oh, he's got that pawn even too. Fuck. But I have this. I have this fucking awesome idea. This is beautiful. This is what I've been wanting all along, right? Okay, so now we have this, and I got to fucking pick up the pace. He can't defend this pawn. And notice my pawns are fixed on dark squares, like I said earlier. They're all on dark squares. His light square bishop is helpless to attack my pawns. So this is going to fall, and it might even fall with check, right? Got a minute 49. All right, so we have this. Notice every one of my pieces is on a dark square. Oh, okay, I didn't see that, but all right, I gotta just fucking adjust, adapt. Where's this knight gonna go? I can throw the. Oh, no, here we go. Here we fucking go. Take, and I have this check right here. No, I don't want that check actually because. Yeah, I want this. Because then he just moves his king here. Okay, I gotta stop talking. Shut up, Agni. Shut the fuck up and just play the goddamn game. Okay, that's what I have to do. Jesus, it's so hard for me to fucking shut my mouth. I always lose when I fucking start talking up a storm. All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to pin the knight to the king. Nice little touch. Knight's pinned again. This is actually not an easy endgame to win. Let's see. Take. fuck? All right. I'm not buying it. His knight's defending both these pawns though. I was thinking of sacking the rook for the knight, but I'm not buying it. Push. All right, we're coming in here. I got to move quicker. 38 seconds. All right, here we go. Gonna win this pawn. Attack the knight. Go after the knight. His knight's got no squares. Okay, now I gotta be really quick. Super intense game. Got him. Fuck yeah. 6 seconds. Woo! 6.9 seconds left. Holy shit. No rematch for you, man. I'm denying you that. Wow. Could you all see that? I hope you all could see that. That was a fucking beautiful, beautiful game. You all could see that, right? Yeah, that was a good one. That's what it's all about. That was a fun game. 6.9 seconds. That dude is legit good. But like I said, like I've been saying, my end game, that's where I'm strongest in the end game. If I can just convert and get to an end game, I can hang with masters. I've beaten masters in end game positions. I know Lucina, I know Philidor, I know all the fucking the solid end game fucking technique. I have a really good end game technique, even under time pressure sometimes. So yeah, that felt really good. That felt really damn good, especially in time trouble. And that guy was legit. But remember, the main thing was I just fixed my pawns on dark squares. His light square bishop couldn't touch anything, and then his knight was stuck defending those two pawns. Oh, that felt good. I got to stretch a little bit for that one. That was a good feeling. Oh, yeah. Woo. Okay. All right. And that's where chess is at its best. I always feel endgame is just an art of its own. It's fucking beauty. It's beautiful because it's subtle. That's the cool thing about endgame. It's a very subtle but yet concrete technique in order to checkmate your opponent, in order to get him in the end. And everything changes. The rules of endgame are totally different. At the beginning of the game, you want to keep your king safe. At the end of the game, you saw my king. My king was a fucking fighter. Evelyn, you say, Agni, that's my friend you're talking about. Go easy, Amisa. Wait, I was playing your friend? What are you talking about? Eris, thanks, man. I appreciate it. The floppy Jimmy clap. By the way, are you still modding for him? If you're still modding, if he ever wants chess lessons, dude, I know you brought it up that one day, but if he ever wants chess lessons, dude, tell him I charge $60 an hour and I'll give him free lessons. Maybe we could do a stream sometime, It would make for good content. It would make for good content. Let's see. We have Ek Howell. You're currently reading 100 Endgames You Must Know. Yeah, let me show you, by the way, the penultimate Endgame book. This, if you have not read this book, then you have not read. Then you have a hole in your endgame learning. I don't know. Maybe you're like a master level player, but this game right here, yeah, you've read Silman's. All right, cool. This is a solid fucking book. You say you have it right next to, yeah. This is literally a staple of endgame technique right here. Silman's endgame course, right? So definitely check. Yeah, you know about Silman's. Anyone else in here who wants to study endgame? This is a good fucking book, and Silman knows his shit. Jeremy Silman knows his fucking shit. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's funny. I actually gave away a lot of my chess books because I already know all the shit in them now. I have a book by Susan Polgar, Judith's sister, just on tactics. And then I have Silman's, and then I have just a few other chess books right now. Mostly I do my training via tactics. I'm all in the morning. In the morning I'll do like a set of like pull-ups, and then I'll do tactics, and then I'll do another set of pull-ups and tactics, and then I'll just do push-ups, tactics, core, tactics. I just keep switching back and forth. It's like a great morning routine, right? And then not just tactics. I play the hyper accelerated dragon as black against e4. I love getting that d5 push in one break, unless of course they play the Moroxy bind and then everything's fucking different, right? Or if they play the close Sicilian, everything's different, right? But then with white, I'm just a d4 guy. I'm just a straight up d4 guy. I actually have had to rethink my entire d4 approach. And because I played in the Chicago Open fucking last May, and I just realized that in game two I have this pet variation, right, where I bring my bishop to f4 in this particular position, and 99% of the time my opponent does not know how to handle it, and I get this beautiful position. But in round two, the dude knew how to fucking handle it, and it was a fucking disaster. I was just down a pawn for nothing, no compensation. So now I've had to completely rethink all my D4, my whole D4 approach, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I've been playing some Ragozin shit. I've been, I gotta rethink everything with D4. Someone passed away recently. Shit, dude, that guy has been a super influential chess player, man. He's. I mean, if you look at, I don't know if you watch chess streamers. Daniel Naroditsky. So if you look in the back shelf of his books, sometimes he's got his books out there. Silman's Endgame course is there. That's one of the books there. The Jabava London, yeah, right. But yet Naroditsky recommends Silman's Endgame course. I mean, a lot of the greats, and these are like the fucking best top players. Like they've read Silman's Endgame course, right? So yeah, definitely worth checking out. You say Dostoevsky's. Wait, Devor? I don't know that. No, I was thinking of fucking actually Dostoevsky, one of my favorite authors of all time. He wrote Brothers Karamazov. It's like that. By the way, if you have not read Brothers Karamazov, if you want a good fucking book, read that. Him and Tolstoy, those old Russian dudes, man, War and Peace. Those are some fucking quality fucking books. Check those books out. Let's see. Jesus de la Villa's 100 Endgames You Must Know is amazing too. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about nowadays, you can go online and just VAR, right? VAR, I can never pronounce his name. Varakozan Akobian or whatever that VAR guy's name is. You see him in chess commentary, but everyone calls him VAR. That dude has some good endgame stuff too. And I've been watching a lot of his videos lately and following along with them. Yeah, Akobian, yeah, that dude. He's solid. And of course, I watch Hikaru stream. But the fucking thing is, Hikaru's not a good teacher. And that's just flat out true. He's not a good teacher. Naroditsky is a damn good teacher. I learned more from watching fucking Hans than from fucking watching Hikaru, because Hikaru's like, spouting off like 15 moves, and it's just too quick for me. And the ideas are like beyond me, because he's like in the fucking top 5 in the world, right? Or top 10, depending on, in speed chess, he's number 2 probably, right behind Magnus. And fucking in classical, he's not quite as good, but he's still a fucking beast, obviously, right? But yeah, I learned more from Naroditsky. I learned Feingold's kind of, I don't know, Feingold's all right. He's okay. But Naroditsky seems like the man. Spocchi's pretty good too. Spocchi's a good teacher. I actually started. I got my start watching chess on Twitch when it had a different name called Justin TV back in the day, when this guy Jerry from Chess Network would stream, and he would do these like bullet arenas and shit like that, and he was fucking, and he taught me a lot about chess, so he's also a good one to learn. But anyways, okay, let's. I've won 2 in a row. I got to win one more, and then we're gonna do the meditation. I'm also a meditation instructor, guided meditation. I think meditation's really good for mental health. So we're gonna play another game right now. Let's see if I. Oh yeah, then I get to fuck around with window capture, obviously, because it's all fucked up. Because that's just how it goes. Okay. Window capture. So we get to do this a couple times to fix it. For some reason, if I click that a couple times, it fixes it. And yeah, and then hold on. And then there we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay, it's now officially fixed. That game was badass. 6.9 seconds. 6.9 fucking seconds. I got him. All right, what's one more win in a row, and then guided meditation. Let's see how it goes. See, I play D4. I don't even know here's the other thing. I'm a chess teacher. I am horrible with nomenclature. Like I don't know all the names of all the openings and all that shit. Like it's one of my weaknesses. But I figure, like, if you know the moves, like, do you really need to know the names? I mean, it is important, especially for my students. Okay. Oh, we got one of these guys. What, England Gambit? Is this thing England Gambit style? Okay, so, well, maybe not quite. Maybe we're just going to play something conservative. Yeah, we'll just play something conservative. I just gave him the strong knight here. I don't like that. And my bishop's blocked in. I don't like the way I'm playing this, I to be honest. But I'm gonna fucking attack this knight. I'm gonna challenge it. If he takes, I'll take with a queen. All right, we got this. Now I gotta have a passive square for my bishop. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Maybe I'll challenge it. Maybe I'll castle. I don't know. I gotta not mouse slip. That's another big thing. I've been mouse slipping when I do the arrows a lot lately. Oh fuck! Take, and then this pawn's hanging. So now with take, I might actually take with the pawn. Oh cool! He just did me a huge favor. This guy just did me a gigantic fucking. Wait a minute! This knight's fucking hanging. What am I even talking about? Holy fucking shit! This knight is just hanging when you push the pawn like that. Okay, I'll fucking take it. And then he takes, I take with the queen. I'll take a free fucking knight any day of the week. Wow, that's a gift. It's a major gift. Let's see if now this is Lichess, anonymous chess and Lichess. Sometimes these guys just fucking leave, So okay, at least this guy wants to play on. That's good. I like when people fight on. Well, those of you who don't know about chess, when you're up material, you trade down. Now, sure, I could just win the pawn, but I would actually rather have this knight off the fucking board to be perfectly... Well, but then this knight is going to not have that many good squares to go to. So, yeah, fuck it. We'll just take like this. Yeah. No, because then there's this bishop idea. This bishop fucking idea. All right, whatever. We'll take like this. No, I'm going with my original plan. I'm just gonna eliminate all of his threats. Yeah, now he left, right? Because there's nothing. There's nothing. So the idea is then he takes, right? And I can always move my knight back here to safety or whatever. Claim victory. Okay, we've done it. We finally fucking won 3 in a row. We've won 5 out of 6 on Lichess, which is not anonymous chess on Lichess is not exactly a big deal. But we fucking finally did it. 5 out of 6, right? I fucked up one game because I was being cocky, and I also play a lot shittier in certain situations. Okay, so yeah, I always come out here super fucking intense, and I'm always like full of energy and full of life, and I really my chess players out there, everyone watching fucking chess, just understand that let me fix this. Understand that it's not just chess that matters in life. There's other things that matter, like mental health, all right? I'm big into mental health awareness. And I'm also big into open and honest communication. And my sister committed suicide when I was 19. And so mental health is crucial for me to promote. So yeah. So we're gonna go to the fitness and health community because this is a fitness and health category. I mean, and yeah, we're gonna enter there. Fitness and health. We have done. Okay. We're in the appropriate category. I always come out here really intense. I'm ready to fucking go. Let me fix the lighting. I come out here like a beast, and I'm fucking pumped up, and I'm ready. And we get the fucking appropriate lighting going. Bam, bam. And we're fucking ready, and I come out here, and I'm like fucking Hulk Hogan, like when he was here with his fucking band, man. I'm out here, I'm fucking full of vitality and energy, and I'm pumped up. And then we slow things down, and come to the place of peace, love, and oneness in our hearts. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. I have an Amitabha Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale.
through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds move through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your awareness on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. Returning your awareness to your breath count. Your essence is love. your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening their own inner light within themselves. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Keep your focus on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, release them and return to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth which surrounds this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place, you exist in a state of perfect monism. Duality of any kind is barred from the presence of this location. Therefore, opposites of any kind are impossible here. For that which is eternally one can have no opposite. Change of any kind cannot occur in this location. For that which is eternally immutable cannot change. Separation of any kind cannot exist here. For that which was created to be eternally one cannot be separate. Fear of any kind is barred from entry here. For that which is perfect love can know no fear. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Keep your awareness on your breath count. As thoughts enter your mind, picture them passing through, judging them not, but simply letting them go. And return your focus to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. Go to the region of your heart chakra, of your center point. The place residing an inch below your belly button. Your Dantian energy center. In this location, your essence flows the strongest. In this location, you identify with pure love. Focus on your center. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. To spread love to all of those whom you encounter. Here is your eternal home. As an extension of God, you flow eternally from the source of all creation. In this location, you are at peace. And you remember that you are love. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and doubt from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment. bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your life. Namaste. From the deepest recesses of my heart, I thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and privileged to be here with you as your meditation guide. I sincerely hope you each feel more peaceful and loving, more kind and welcoming, more centered and grounded, and most importantly, I hope you're able to share the love from this meditation with you to those whom you encounter in the world, helping them remember who they truly are. Thank you again so much. Namaste. All right. That was a 32-minute meditation, which is great. Perfect amount of time. I appreciate all of you for being here with me. Thank you so much. Some of you hung out from even before the meditation. Some of you hung out during the meditation. Those of you who meditated with me, I felt your energy. I felt your presence, and I'm really grateful. I needed that meditation, and I hope you feel good. I hope you feel as God wants you to feel. I hope you feel as this, or if you don't believe in God, I hope you feel as the source of creation wants you to feel, whatever your metaphysics is. I hope you feel that, because you deserve it. And I love you unconditionally, and I care about you each deeply, and I just want you to know you are loved. JT Farms, wonderful. You loved it. Excellent. Well, it's good. I'm glad you're here. And Empath, you popped in right after I started meditation. It's good to see you, Empath Physique. JT, if you haven't given him a shout out, give him a shout out. I definitely want to make sure a kind soul like Empath gets a shout out. He's a good dude. I love the guy. Very honest and open. And then Aristotle, man, so good to see you, dude. And give Eris, definitely give Eris a shout out. Let's give him the better shout out. I even have I forgot about this one. There's like a different shout out command. And Eris is someone that I just get along with and care about a lot, man. You can see Eris. I don't know what your spiritual beliefs are. You might not have any. You might be an atheist, right? But all I'm saying is, from my perspective, when I see you on stream, when I see you, when I communicate with you, I feel nothing but kindness in your soul. All right, and you don't need to be religious to accept that. But I just want you to know that I feel kindness and love and compassion in your soul. And you fucking care, man. You fucking care. And that means so much to me, to know that that you're out here streaming and you care. You care about your community. You care about people. You try to help people, in whatever way you can. If someone's having a hard time, you don't fucking mock them. you offer whatever help you can. You've on my stream, there was a time where someone was talking about they were suffering from major mental illness and they were on the verge of suicide, and you put a link of counseling resources and mental health resources, man. You care. You wouldn't have done that if you didn't care, man. And I appreciate you, man. So thank you. Thank you for caring. You're one of the good guys. You and Noger, you two guys, man. I see the love and light in you guys. You know, you're not fucking, I mean, sure, we all get jaded at times. You know, we're philosophers, right? We get jaded at times. We're, you know, we're like the people who learn the magician's tricks, you know. We understand the magician's tricks, and then we start, you know, at times getting jaded at the world and you know, realizing, you know, how shitty people can be, right? But we fight on. We're like Sisyphus pushing that boulder up the mountain. And you know what? You know, so most people, you know, who've heard the story of Sisyphus, say, you know what, you know, that's a horrible existence. But Sisyphus actually is regarded as the hero. He's actually the tragic hero at the end of the day, because he loves life so much that he wants to push that boulder up, even though it's just going to roll down. And he's respected. People have respect for Sisyphus because of that. And you know, we're doing that. You know, me, you, and Noger. I feel like us three, like we really have a deep understanding of philosophy, and not just that, we care. Us three in particular, of the streamers on Twitch. So, you know, then there's other people that stream philosophy, but I just feel like us three in particular, I see in our souls that we're out there doing the good work, you know. So thank you for being you, man. I appreciate you. Okay, all right. So yeah, it is 3 a.m. my time, which means yeah, that's pretty early in the morning, especially when I'm gonna have to be up early in the morning. Taylor streaming, JT. Oh, that's perfect. Taylor was here last night. Taylor Jade was here hanging out with us. Oh, Eris, real quick. Did you release your book yet? Has your book been published? Hold on, everyone. Everyone, just wait out 1 second. I gotta see if Eris's book has been published. Okay, let me know when it is. I've actually been talking April 24th. Beautiful. All right, beautiful. Well, give me a reminder. I've been talking with some of my friends who are college professors now. They teach philosophy, and they love the idea. They love the idea that of a philosophy book that they can use in their undergraduate classes. And that's accessible, and that's funny and entertaining, right? And because that's what we need. We don't need dry philosophy, you know, especially for undergrads. You know, we need philosophy that's inspiring and that makes you laugh, right? You know, so we need that kind of stuff. So definitely give me a reminder, and I will tell all my friends who are college professors to buy your book and to recommend it to their students, because yeah, it's important, man. It's important to get people into philosophy. There's definitely intrinsic value in philosophy, yeah, you just once you learn it, you know, you have a much deeper understanding and appreciation for human life. You're not a callous asshole as much, I guess. I mean, we can be jaded, but you know, we care. We have like a harder shell, but we're still we still have that love and compassion within us. You DM me a link. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Okay. One of my really good buddies is out streaming, so we're definitely going to give her a raid. I fucking love her. She's only got one person in her chat now, so she's going to really appreciate this. Taylor Jade. She is a Thank you. She's an incredible person, incredible athlete. Yeah, I was just basically praising her. She's a junior Olympic. She was in the Junior Olympics for volleyball. Just a wonderful person. Victor Store, hey man, you're here at the last second. We're actually just leaving. Copy and paste the raid call. We're gonna raid Taylor Jade. We're gonna raid Taylor Jade. She's a wonderful person. She's I think she's still doing that. She's still working for ESPN, interviewing NBA players, or she did it at some time. She was just an amazing human being. She's getting married in August. Send her love and light. And yeah, I'll see you all around. I love you all. Victor Store, sorry we couldn't catch up, but it's 3 a.m. I gotta get some sleep, man. I'm beat. We just got done with everything. And Eck Howell, man, it was so good talking with you. It's so good having someone in here who knows chess, and sorry about the mic. Yeah, that was it happens. I'm sloppy. I'm a little bit sloppy because I haven't been streaming much lately. I'll get things more fine tuned now that I'm getting back in the rhythm and the flow of streaming. All right, I love you all unconditionally. Be kind. Be kind. Yeah, I won that chess game with 6.9 seconds left. That was huge. Be kind to the people around you. Send love and light to everyone around you. Namaste. Thank you.